It was my first time in Ghana. As far as that goes, 10 out of 10. I'll be back every year for the next couple years for sure. It's amazing. So you have to get up and come.
Hello, family. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Marvel. Today I'm so excited to be back on your screens. I have this gentleman here, guys. He's going to introduce himself to us and tell us more of himself. Let's get into the video. If it's your first time watching me, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, share to your friends and loved ones to subscribe to the channel and support this movement. All right, let's get right into it.
All right, let's go. My name is Brandon. I'm from Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Oh, wow. He's from Canada and he's Brandon. All right. So, Brandon, welcome to Ghana. Is this your first time visiting Ghana?
Yes, my first time in Ghana.
Wow. How was the experience entering into the country for the first time?
It was good. It was good. It was a little bit hectic just because of my journey. Just because from Toronto to Ghana, it's about 10 hours. So I had to go to London first and then I had to come here.
Wow. But okay, going through the stress, how was the feeling entering into the country?
Oh, unbelievable. I met up with my cousin and I saw some uncles upon arrival. And it was great. Honestly, like I just felt the love as soon as I came out the airport. So it was really good.
Wow. He felt the love as soon as he walked through the airport. Guys, now, how long have you been in the country?
I've been in the country for about 2 weeks now.
2 weeks. Then it means he has explored Ghana so much for now, right? So you can share a lot with us, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good. All right. You know, when you are a diasporan, the media in the Western world portray Africa in a certain way. What are some of the misconceptions that you had about Africa before coming?
Definitely just like the idea that everybody in Africa is struggling. You know, coming to Accra, I can see that there's so many new developments, so many things on the rise, so many people doing great things for the culture. So one thing that I really noticed is there's a lot of opportunity in Africa and we can't limit ourselves to just what we see on the media.
You can't limit yourself to just what you see on the media. Now, with that misconception, when you enter the country, did you see people struggling? Like, did you see more people? Is everybody struggling in Africa?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Not everybody's struggling. Obviously, there's people hustling on the streets, you know, you have to get it how you live. But as far as that goes, it's not like they're struggling. It's them just doing what they have to do to get by in life, you know.
And I believe that there are people struggling everywhere. In Canada, I'm sure there are people struggling, people who live on the streets and all that. Yes. So it is everywhere. It's not like how the media portray it out there, right? Absolutely. Good. So now, coming into Ghana, what are some of your culture shocks so far?
Some of my culture shocks are just it's definitely the driving. You know, in Canada, like everything's very much like in line. Everything has to be done to a T. Here, I barely seen stoplights. You know, I won't lie about that. Also, just like people on the road selling goods. In Canada, you can't just be on the road selling goods. You'll freeze, right? So in the winter, like to see everybody just on the streets selling their goods, just setting up shops it's been a pretty big culture shock just to see how you can start a business just by making a little shock for yourself, right? So, yeah, definitely those.
Have you interacted with some of the locals over here?
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely interacted with some of the locals. Definitely just, you know, seeing how Ghana is, seeing the vibe of Ghana. Definitely seeing how people have grown up, where they've come from, and how they're doing now. So, yeah.
Right. So, do you feel a sense of familiarity or like you feel you're home in the country?
I definitely have felt like I was home. I went to Kumasi about 3 days ago. So I spent 3 days in Kumasi, and over there is where I felt the most at home. I went to go see my grandparents, went to go see some aunties and uncles, and the love that I felt there felt like really welcoming. That's where I genuinely felt at home. I genuinely felt like, okay, these are the people who are happy to see me. This is where my culture really derives from. Yeah.
Now, talking about culture, when you entered into the country with experiences so far, did it come to a point where you feel that you are very different from the people over here?
Not necessarily, just because I've grown up with Ghanaian parents, so my whole life this has been what I've known. Like I know, like the foods that I've eaten here is nothing different than what I eat on a day-to-day basis at home. The language, I understand the language, so just like being in Ghana and genuinely like feeling the actual vibe of Ghana has been a little bit different. But as far as just the day-to-day and like going about like eating, talking, things like that, it's not nothing too new to me, right? So yeah.
All right. What are some of your favorite foods in Ghana?
Okay. Yeah. So favorite foods in Ghana that I've had so far, watch it. Jollof and grilled chicken. I had some TZ the other night. That's my favorite Ghanaian dish, some TZ. What else? Motio, fufu, everything on the table. Me and my cousin, we just got some buffalo. And then one thing that this is not really a Ghanaian dish, but one thing that like I just love from Ghana are the fan ices. So yeah. That was one thing that I just had to get. I've been living off of those. So yeah.
Wow, wow. Well, that's amazing. It's beautiful. Now, what are some of the activities that you've done in the country so far?
So yesterday I went to Cape Coast Castle, Elmina Castle, and Kakum National Park. So that was like a whole expedition throughout the whole day. That was really great. As far as that goes, I kind of just been roaming the city, just exploring. I can't list off the top of my head right now what I've done. We've obviously got in December too at the same time, right? So well, obviously we've been going out, seeing like the beach clubs, going around Osu airport area, things of that nature.
Wow, talking about December. How was a dirty December?
December was really good. It was really good. It was my first time in Ghana, my first December in Ghana. Spending my birthday weekend this weekend, so hoping to have a great time. But as far as that goes, 10 out of 10. I'll be back every year for the next couple of years for sure. And just from there, I just 10 out of 10 experience in Ghana.
Wow, he's going to be back every year, every now and then. You can't see, you have to come here for yourself and experience this for yourself. Now, if you have a message to any diasporan watching us right now who hasn't been to the country, who is still having that misconception in their head, what are you going to tell them?
You have to get up and come. Simple as that. You have to get up and come. You have to come see your roots for yourself. Even just going to Elmina Castle yesterday, it was really breathtaking. And you just have to take some time to really reflect on what Ghana has been through as a culture and how things have developed. Even we were driving along the coast, and then out of nowhere, the tour guide pointed us to Fort Amsterdam. And he explained Fort Amsterdam to us, how they wanted Fort Amsterdam to become like the New York of Ghana, but it never happened because everything collapsed. But just seeing it, seeing how it's still there, how it still says Fort Amsterdam, how Ghana still lets its history be shown, it's amazing. So you just have to come see it for yourself and feel it for yourself.
You just have to come and feel it for yourself. If you had to describe Ghana, if you had to describe Ghana in one word, what will it be?
Beautiful.
Beautiful, guys. Simple.
Simple. Beautiful. That's it.
Simple, guys. Ghana is very beautiful. What are some of your words to leave to the diasporans before you go? Because we want them to come and experience Ghana for themselves and experience what you feel in Ghana, because the misconception out there is really, really bad.
Yeah, honestly, Ghana is a beautiful place. Like I said, it has so many opportunities, so many people thriving, so many things to see, so many things to learn. So, as somebody who has experienced it for myself, all I can really say is make that leap to come here, experience it for yourself. You won't change your mind. You won't regret it.
Before you go, what are some of the opportunities in Ghana that you think diasporans can get when they come into the country?
First of all, learning your roots, number one. That's the first opportunity you get. I love to know my history and where I come from. So that's number one. Learning businesses too. There's a lot of businesses thriving here, lots of business opportunities in Ghana, developments, places to live too, guys. Like me, I'm somebody who I want to have places around the world. Ghana is definitely number one. So literally having places along the beach, along the coastline, those are different opportunities you can have. And then also just meeting the people of the community. That's a great opportunity as well. Right.
Do you think Ghana is expensive?
Accra is expensive. Accra is somewhat expensive, depending on what you're doing. But Kumasi, like where I come from, no, like that's where home is. That's where everything is. Everything is sweet. So I wouldn't say Ghana is all expensive, but Accra, just be ready to spend a little bit of change. Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much.
Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys soon. Yo, Chrome.
Yo, Chrome. See you guys on another episode. Bye bye.